everybody? Mr. Slipcover Bullet Blake here. I have my July unboxing for Vinegar Syndrome. Unfortunately, it looks like my box got a little accordioned right there, so I'm hoping that it's not fucking damaged to all, like, fuck inside the package, but here's hoping, fingers crossed. Let's dive in. Okay, so I did get a bunch of protectors for my VSAs because the last couple times I forgot. So first up, we got Shriek of the Mutilated. I know nothing about this movie, but honestly, this month's package has been kind of. I mean, I'm into one of them more than the others, but at the same time, I don't know anything about this. But the cover looks fucking great. The little fucking piece by piece by piece, the bodies vanish in Shriek of the Mutilated. I mean, it could be good. The cover art is actually pretty cool. Like, I'm really vibing it. So the insert is the same image. So hopefully the reverse is something cooler. But we'll see. That is the reverse. I know nothing about this. Anthropology professor Dr. Prell has invited his class to a remote cabin in the mountains to research the mythical Abominable Snowman. So it's an Abominable Snowman movie. I had no idea. Not even joking. But I'm going to switch it because the cover does look kind of cool. Like this retro cover on the back. I actually really kind of like that a lot.
A frenzied hunt for a hideous beast uncovers an evil cannibal cult, and death is the devil's blessing.
It sounds awesome, actually. Honestly, I think this could be good. So, fingers crossed. Here's hoping. Next up, we got Kiss Me Monster and two Undercover Angels. Jess Franco double feature. Okay, I'm into Jess Franco. I would honestly own a lot more Jess Franco movies if they had slipcovers. Like, I know that's being like, whatever. Like, a lot of people are like, just buy the movie. But if there's no slip, you can stream that shit. So, sorry, it doesn't look as good on my shelf. That's just the way it is. But this looks fucking great. I believe I've seen two Undercover Angels, so it has been a minute. So either way, it'll feel like a fresh new viewing. Kiss Me Monster, I do not think I have seen, but the slipcover on this looks fantastic. Again, I'm not like a huge fan of the double billings with only one title on the side because that's annoying. And normally I leave this one on the outside because this one has that fold piece right there. Whatever. Hopefully, these are both winners. I said I wasn't excited about this package too much, but I completely forgot about this. So, I'm really looking forward to this. I might have a triple feature tonight with these. We'll see. But, let's open it up. That's what the insert looks like with the Kiss Me Monster sub on there. And the other one's obviously going to be the opposite, like they always are. I'm assuming we have one movie on one and the other one on the other. Even though they have both titles on both, so I don't know. I think I'm going to leave the cover the way it is because it doesn't really matter. I prefer them like this rather than having like one movie on one side and then the other movie on the other side, so you can only have one cover on there. So I definitely prefer, if they're going to do a double feature, to do this little slip thing. That's two Undercover Angels and Kiss Me Monster. Next, we got the VSA Cyber Vengeance, which also I'm excited for. Matthias Hughes is in this. His like the movies that he does, I typically like get at least semi enjoyment out of. Like, I'm not saying that they're great films or anything, but he always plays the same type badass guy, so I'm interested in that. I got number 104. I don't know if it shows up on there. Probably not. Probably not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's 104. It came out pretty easy, actually. That's cool. It is hot in here. Wow, it's warm. The insert is the same as the slip. I mean, I think they usually always are. Like, they have both slip versions as the inserts for the VSAs. But I love the VSA line. So this is probably the first one I'll watch out of these. We'll see. I know those Jess Franco ones are looking pretty appealing. And obviously you get the poster in here. I always do that. I don't know why. I don't know why. So you get both sides of the poster. That's great. Like, the VSA line is literally what drove me to like hardcore collecting all of VS. So, and these movies are why I do it. I'm not saying they're all good. In fact, most of them are pretty bad. Whatever. It's just, I don't know. There's something about the 90s and 80s straight-to-video cinema that you can never get enough of. Never. Never, ever. Oh, wow, that went in there super fucking easy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, props to this one for not fucking up my case and shit. Like, it's like, actually, like, if they were all like this, nobody would bitch about them. That is Cyber Vengeance. And the big one for the month, Righting Wrongs. Finally getting Rothrock in one of her bigger roles. Really cool. It's got the whole rigid box, which these are becoming more and more prevalent in their lineup. And then it has Above the Law, Righting Wrongs. This is cool. I mean, it's a little hard to flip through. It's real tightly bound. You got Cynthia Rothrock in there. This got some essays in there. More pictures. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Badass fighting. Again, total blind buy. Like, obviously I have the subscription, so I get every new release that they do. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I do love Rothrock, so really into that. That's cool. I like the backside of this a lot more. The front doesn't even have her on it. But it still looks great. The title's embossed up there. So it is a 3-disc set. I mean, this thing looks great. The back cover is, I think, just... Yeah, the reverse cover is this right here. So that is what it is. I'm going to leave this cover on there. Actually, I don't know. Do I want that cover on there? What do you think? Change it? I don't know. No, I'm going to leave it, I think. No, I'm going to change it. Wow, I'm so indecisive. My bad. There we go. Righting Wrongs. I've really cool packaging for this. Like, it's really fucking cool. And the book just adds like a little more element to it. It's cool. Like, and I know that this is like the popular release for the month, so see if I can get this back in the box, man. My PSA was so easy. This is not fitting right. There we go. Okay. That's cool. Like, righting wrongs. It's not the biggest Rothrock movie I want in the VS lineup, but it's a good start. All right, and now as far as partner labels, I did get Jack B Nimble, which sold out. So if you didn't get this while you could, the slip is gone. But it, honestly, I didn't know what it was. I looked into it. I watched the trailer. I thought it looked cool. So there it was in my cart. It is I think a slightly newer movie. What year did this come out? No, maybe not this. This isn't the one I'm thinking of. I think this was the 80s. I can't see it in there, or I'll look at it later, but I think it came out in the 80s. That is the front. It doesn't have a reverse cover. It just has a still for the background. Whatever. It's cool. This is from Altered Innocence. Yeah, Altered Innocence. So I don't buy a whole lot from them, to be honest. Like I have picked up several titles along the way, but it's few and far between. They're not one of my favorite partner labels by any means, but this, I mean, look, this looks pretty cool. If you watch the trailer, you'll be like, yeah, that does look kind of cool. So there you go. Jack B Nimble. Next, we got Sampo, which is done by the same guy who did Ilya Muromets, which I have a review for that coming up soon. It's in the works. Could be happening anytime. So subscribe and keep your eyes peeled for that. But that is Sampo. And if you've seen Ilya Muromets, you'd give this one the benefit of the doubt too. So it just has like a still in the back too. Which is, I think it's just a blued out version of like the slipcover. But it also comes with a book just like Ilya Muromets, and like it's got essays and stills and stuff in here. The Day the Earth Froze. Wow. So again, I don't know anything about this, but I blind bought Ilya Muromets, and that one like blew me away. So I picked this up too, and I believe these are my first two pickups from Deaf Crocodile. Like Ilya was the first one, and this is the new one. I don't know how many they have. I think they're one of the newer labels, but this looks cool. Check it out if you get the chance. I will probably do a review for it. Maybe a live review for that one as well. We will see. We will see. Next, we got Culture Shock's Raw Nerve. Which, look at the back of that. That slip looks fucking awesome. I'm really into that slip. So, yeah. Definitely looking forward to this one. I'm hoping it's a good Culture Shock release, because I keep buying these and it's like, wow, these are, sometimes they're a bit of a struggle, but this one looks pretty good. So
no clues, no motive. No end to the madness.
Looking forward to it. It's just the slipcover in there. I actually wish this was the reverse because I really like that artwork a lot. But still, that is raw nerve. Hopefully it doesn't hit a raw nerve and it's actually worth watching. I just watched the first releases from Visual Vengeance. I got reviews coming. I'm not gonna like discuss them on this video, but those are also very in line with the Culture Shock releases, at least so far. And Heavy Metal Parking Lot, which seems to be a big one. It actually sounds really fucking awesome. I'm not a huge fan of the slipcover. I don't know, this type of art doesn't do much for me. Ooh, this cover I like a lot more. I wish they would have done something where they just had the pink background with this embossed on the slip. That would have been great. I get what they were going for with the slip, but still, when it comes to slips, it's not going to be very high on my desired list. But yeah, this is done by Circle Collective, Heavy Metal Parking Lot. It does have like a bunch of special features on it. Like it has obviously the Heavy Metal Parking Lot on there, but it also has a bunch of other like similar style documentaries with Heavy Metal Basement, Heavy Metal Picnic, Neil Diamond Parking Lot, Harry Potter Parking Lot. It's got like a ton of shit on there, and even like this, it's a 2-disc set. So the second disc has Ernest Borgnine on the bust, Girls on Film. There's a shitload of shit. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but that's fucking awesome. Whew, it is warm in here. I don't have the fan on because sometimes my mic picks it up when I want it like blazing right on me, but damn, it's hot in here. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. And it's got this pink cover, and honestly, Alien Private Eye, loved it, pink. Tough Guys Don't Dance, loved it, pink. Hopefully that's a promising sign that this is going to be good. 2-disc set, like I said. And then the reverse is just the like slipcover. Judas Priest, Heavy Metal Parking Lot. So there's an essay in here about the movie, obviously. Wow, that just looks white. Okay, yeah. But it's got some pictures, some stills from the movie, I guess. Like mine's a little bent up down there, but whatever. It's real flimsy paper too, like if I printed it off on my own computer. But still, it's always nice to have a little extras. Judas Priest. That's cool. And lastly, my last pickup is Heartbreakers from Fun City Editions. My favorite partner label, will probably always be my favorite partner label. They really knocked it out of the park with their first release, and they've had solid releases ever since. So I have not seen this, but I am looking forward to it. The packaging is spectacular. Looks fucking great. It's got a really good cast in there. I'm excited for this one. The reverse cover looks like it is the slip cover itself, which we see that image a lot. So I'll probably just leave it with the old school release. And then you do get a fucking book, like you always get. So, just one, I mean, like, and it's a good book, too, like I said, great cast in here. The artwork on here is fantastic. The essays, like cast and crew, like the typical stuff. Really, really cool artwork. Like, I'm really satisfied with this release already, so I'm hoping that the movie is on par with all the other Fun City Edition releases. It is an MGM associated label, it looks like, so here's hoping. And luckily, as far as I can tell, none of my slipcovers were dented up from this accordioned box, so that's good. That is all that's in there, so that is all I have for today. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And until next time, have a good day.